Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another shoutcast for you today in the Open Ultra League, but before we begin, I just wanted to let you know that I did create another YouTube channel, and this YouTube channel is actually going to be a motivational channel. I'm going to upload shorts, like 6-7 second shorts with motivational quotes, and we've been doing pretty well. We're getting some views on there, and I just started it, which is pretty exciting. Only a couple subscribers, but if you can help me out, if you want to go ahead and subscribe, that would mean a lot to me. You know, if everyone watching this video wanted to subscribe to that channel, we would reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers overnight. So it'd be really exciting, and I'm just trying to grow that channel, and it's kind of fun to do. It's kind of relaxing with those motivational quotes. If you're feeling down, maybe one of those can help you, right? And it's been helping me, I think. So definitely go ahead and join me on that channel. And I'm going to upload one short a day. Again, only like 6-second videos. But as I said, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to do it. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about this trainer. So I know Yonkis uploaded a few battles from this trainer. I actually saw him. I don't know how many battles he did. I don't think he did all the battles because my video is a lot longer than his was. So I feel like he didn't do cast all the battles that this trainer submitted, but the trainer submitted to both of us, I guess, and that happens quite a few times. Some people say, hey, you copied, you know, Zayanik or Yonkis, they uploaded this video as well, but I mean, the trainer submits to multiple trainers, right? I mean, it happens, multiple content creators, and we all just happen to feature them, right? So it happens. But either way, I wanted to take a look at this because, well, first of all, we have a Cantal Ninetales in this Ultra League, which is pretty spicy. But we also have what I consider two of the best Pokemon to pair together, Pidgeot and Cobalion. They are amazing together. They really are. I did really well with those two on my team. I had the Oxus instead of the Ninetales, and I had the Oxus in the lead, but it worked out really well. You can think of other Pokemon you can use, but Pidgeot as well as Cobalion make a great pair together. Probably the best in the Ultra League. But this Cobalion, let's see, we'll go ahead and dive right into the battles. This Cobalion is going to go ahead and go for Stone Edge. We do see a shield from that Giratina. What is going to come in right now? It's going to be that Pidgeot. It's a Pidgeot, dude, pretty good. Here, of course, Ancient Power is super effective, but they do not have Ancient Power, which is good. So Pidgeot can farm down, especially since that's a Shadow Claw Giratina, right? So, I mean, still doing a lot of damage. I mean, it did get the Pidgeot. Pidgeot's not going for the farm down, I guess, because it doesn't want to be hit with another Dragon Claw, even though it could take another Dragon Claw. But in comes Articuno, out comes the Shadow Ninetales. I forgot to put the Shadow icon on the overlay, but that's okay. In comes Swampert, which is really, really bad for this Ninetales, but Ninetales is going to go ahead and go for the Powerful Overheat. Doing a lot of damage, but unfortunately, well, I mean, you still have 2 shields, so we'll see how this goes. Hydro Cannon is obviously going to KO. Yeah, that's not going to go well. Good game. Well played. Unfortunately, not going to be able to win that one, but that is okay. And we're going to go ahead and move into the next one. Pidgeot into Gyarados. Okay. I guess if you see Gyarados, I guess you want to see it. I guess you want to see the Pidgeot. Pidgeot wants to see it. They're going to catch the Feather Dance and Wolverine, but that's totally fine. You debuff them and go into Cobalion. Now, I don't think an Earthquake will KO if they make it to 1 because of that debuff. In fact, I know it won't. So you could take this Earthquake. You could still shield it because it is still super effective, and we are going to see that shield. I totally get that shield, even if Gyarados comes back in, which it does. First of all, you resist the crunch. Aqua Tail is neutral, but that's totally fine. The opponent's just going to concede there, yeah. So that was good. That was looking to be a good game there. So very well played. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Ooh, we do have a Runaricus. This is a really good matchup for Pidgeot, unless they have Rock Tomb, but I guess they don't. Obstagoon coming in. Both doing super effective damage towards each other, but this one is doing double super effective damage because Obstagoon is a normal and dog type. So we're going to see the Sacred Sword come out, and we're going to see a farm down, not before they get to another attack, but that's okay because you know they have Obstruct. So they're going to go ahead and go for the Night Slash. In comes Ninetales, Powder Snow Ninetales. Going to go ahead and go for the Stone Edge. The opponent does shield, good shield, but that is totally fine. Honestly, Weather Ball, does it KO? It does not KO. Oh, able to get off the Stone Edge, but they do actually catch it. But that's fine because you have the Pidgeot for this, and then you have the Ninetales, which I'm sure they're not expecting for that Alola Ninetales. So you love to see it. Sand Tomb, yeah, they don't have Rock Tomb. I would say most of them probably don't have Rock Tomb. I have seen it, but I guess it makes sense to have Rock Tomb this season because of all the flyers. But Either way, we're going to see an attack from in. It is going to be a Sand Tomb, heavily resisted. That literally looked like it did nothing. So this Pidgeot is going to go ahead and go for another Feather Dance. And we do see a switch. And now in comes the Cancel Ninetales to catch this move. Beautiful catch. Beautiful catch. The opponent wants no part of it. And that is going to be a good game. Okay, going up against the Dragonite. Okay, they're going to be able to throw this Dragon Claw. We're going to see a shield just because you want to debuff it first. And we're going to see a debuff. I doubt they shield. Usually they don't shield the first one, but they actually do. They call the Brave Bird. That is huge. That is huge. So we're going to see a Dragon Claw. It's not going to KO. So I'm just going to let it go. Are we going to see a Brave Bird? Yeah, probably. Yeah, we're going to see that Brave Bird. The opponent might actually shield this. We'll see. They do shield it. So good shield, but now out comes Cobalion. The opponent is out of shields. A superpower is super effective, though. I probably wouldn't have shielded that because the Dragonite is double debuffed from the Feather Dance, but they actually switch into Wolverine. Ooh, what's in the back? This is a great matchup for the Cobalion. Cobalion should KO with the Stone Edge as it does. What is in the back? Oh, they're just going to bring Dragonite. It must be something weak to Cobalion. We're going to go ahead and see this Sacred Sword right now. This is not going to KO. It almost KOs. Oh, they barely get to another attack. It's going to be a superpower. Not going to be enough to KO. It's got to be something weak to Cobalion. Oh, it is weak. Okay, but Obstagoon can farm down. But I think you could win this because getting to an Overheat is going to do so much damage to that Obstagoon, right? So they do go for the Obstruct. And we do see an Overheat come out right now, so very nice. This Overheat going to do massive damage, almost enough to KO. The opponent is going to go ahead and throw an attack, but that's totally fine. Shouldn't KO, as it doesn't. It does do a lot, but it doesn't KO. Able to get to this Weather Ball. This Weather Ball is going to KO that Obstagoon, and that's going to be a beautiful game. Very well played to both trainers. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Pidgeot into Gliscor. Well, the good thing is you know they're not going to throw Earthquake, right? So they don't have a heavy hitting move. But Night Slash is still going to add up with the wing attacks, but you could take it. Wait to see if they get a boost. We're going to see the Feather Dance come out. Sometimes I throw Feather Dance, sometimes I throw the Nuke move. It all depends. Most of the time I would say they don't shield because you don't want to shield the Feather Dance, right? We're probably going to see a Brave Bird now. We're going to see the Brave Bird now. They might shield this one because this one will KO. No, they don't. And in comes Giratina. Out comes Cobalion. So the beautiful thing here is that is Dragon Breath. So you're resisting Dragon Breath, right? And Dragon Claw and Ancient Power, which they probably had since they didn't go for Shadow Sneak. We're going to see a Stone Edge come out. Who knows what's in the back? Could be something weak to Cobalion. I don't know. A lot of things in this format are weak to Cobalion. The opponent is going to go ahead and throw what I assume to be another Dragon Claw as it is. And the opponent is going to go ahead and catch that. Is that Swampert? Swampert is not weak to Cobalion. It is a Swampert. Good catch. In comes Pidgeot. Pidgeot just wants to debuff it, right? Shield. It is with the shield. Are we going to see that debuff? Probably debuff. Yeah. Going to go ahead and go for the Feather Dance. Now, if they shield, that's going to be awesome. They do shield. That is awesome. And now they're going to go ahead and throw an attack. You could shield to get to another attack. Going to go ahead and do that. Going for the Feather Dance. Now, you did not charge up to the Brave Bird, so maybe they will know that, but no, they actually shield beautiful. So this is going to KO, but that Swampert is quadruple debuffed. Out comes Cobalion. Okay, in comes this Giratina. So Ninetales, that didn't KO. Ninetales farm down Overheat. Oh, Ancient Power is going to do super effective damage, though. I don't know if you can. I don't think you can farm down. This might be a loss. I think Swampert is out of energy, but how low is that Swampert? It's not low enough. You got to go for the Weather Ball because you can't make it to the Overheat, unfortunately. I don't know if Weather Ball KOs. It does not. They're going to throw, but they're literally one move away from going down. Literally one move away. And Cobalion is able to get it. Look at the time as well. Good game. Moving on, Pidgeot into Mandibuzz. Okay. Tanky Bird on the opposing side. The thing here is you really don't want to throw Brave Bird first because the Brave Bird is not going to KO. So you want to get it low enough to where Brave Bird would threaten the KO out. Oh, unless if you switch out like this. So you could throw the Brave. That's another way you could play. You could throw the Brave Bird and then switch out immediately. So you could do that. So that was a good play there. So now we're going to see this Mandibuzz go ahead and go for the Aerial Ace. Totally fine. We're going to see it switch into Cresselia. Yeah, Cresselia is a little bit annoying, not going to lie. For the team I was using, with this, I was using Pidgeot, Cobalion, and Deoxys. Cresselia, when I battled it, was annoying. But we're going to see a Moonblast come into this Cresselia. And now this Cobalion is going to go ahead and go for this Stone Edge. Very nice. So we're going to see an attack come in from the Cresselia. Going to be a Moonblast. Not enough to KO, but they do farm down. So what is going to come in? It is going to be that Shadow Cantonian Ninetales. Able to go for the Weather Ball. Weather Ball will not be enough to KO, but just looking to get damage. Maybe you can get it in farm down range? Yeah, I guess you can get it in farm down range. Moonblast is resisted. Grass Knot is resisted, so we're going to be able to take that and farm it down. Beautiful farm down. Really well done. In comes Mandibuzz. Ooh, what's in the back? Is it Trevenant? No, they let that go. It's, ooh, Ampharos. Okay, so gonna go ahead and go for the Weather Ball. They probably shield this. They do not even shield it. Pidgeot does not want to see that Ampharos, so you do have to shield this. Unless if it's very, very low, it does not want to shield it. Yeah, gonna go ahead and shield and just get off as much fire spin damage as possible. Gonna go ahead and go for the Weather Ball. Of course, the opponent still has shields, right? The opponent will go ahead and invest shields. And able to get off another one. Does Pidgeot have an attack? I don't remember. We're going to see a switch. It does not have an attack. Does Thunder Punch KO, though? Probably. No, it does not. Pidgeot able to take out that Ampharos. You love to see it. Let's move on to the next one. Very nicely done. Pidgeot into Zekrom. Talk about spice in the Ultra League. We're going to see a switch into Ninetales, which is still not good for the Zekrom, but they do go ahead and switch into Swampert, which is also not good for the Ninetales. So we'll see. They let that go, which makes sense. So Hydro Cannon's going to KO this Cantonian Shadow Ninetales as it does. So in comes Pidgeot. Pidgeot will be hit with this Hydro Cannon right now. Going to go ahead and take one. Shield? I mean, you live it, but you would get low. Okay, going to go ahead and take it. Oh, man, I would have loved to see a farm down. I don't know if you could have gotten it. Maybe? Maybe you could have. I don't know. But either way, we're going to go ahead and switch out right now into Cobalion. You do resist the Dragon Breath damage, which is good. You resist Crunch. You do not resist Wild Charge. Fusion Bolt. I forgot about that move. You don't resist that either. We're going to go ahead and see this Sacred Sword come out right now. Very nice. Going to go ahead and see another Sacred Sword. This is going to KO the Zekrom. They might let it go. We'll have to see what's in the back. No, they shield it. Yeah, shield. I think it's worth keeping this Cobalion alive. It's going to be another... I love that animation. Oh, it's Cobalion, but this Cobalion has an energy advantage, which is nice. But not a shield advantage. And you do live this. You do live this. Not well, but you live it. I'm going to go ahead and go for this and then switch out, right? So we do see that. And then, yeah, this could be a loss. All right, good game. Good game. Nice Pokemon, though, from the opponent. Okay, Charizard. Charizard's really common from my experience. So I guess you could just stay in here. We're probably going to see Feather Dance attacks. It's a 50-50 whether they bait or not. This trainer does bait. I would say most of the time, I don't know. Usually I think it's 50-50. You know, when I battled in my previous video, they threw Blast Burns when I thought they were going to bait. So, like, you never know, right? So Pidgeot is going to go ahead and go for this Brave Bird. Beautiful. In comes Cobalion. And okay, Ancient Power, not gonna do anything. We know, man, we know they do not have Shadow Sneak. So we're gonna see this Stone Edge come out. Not enough to KO. Now you can double kick down. You'll love to see it. The opponent gonna go ahead and go for Dragon Claw. Very nice. And okay, able to double kick down. It took a while, but able to get it. In comes Charizard. Oh man. Oh man. Oh. I think it would have been worth shielding that. Maybe you can go for a bait and then maybe get to another Stone Edge or just throw the Stone Edge. It's hard to say. Dragon Claw's not going to be enough to KO. Going to go for this. Yeah, Charizard is a problem. It really is. I battled Aggron just so people can answer Charizard. Charizard is a problem. Okay, in comes this Walrein. Going to go ahead and go straight for that Overheat. Overheat is neutral though, so it's not going to KO. It almost does. They actually didn't shield that. So now you can shield this possible Earthquake. It's an Icicle Spear. That's unfortunate, but they don't get to another attack, so it really doesn't matter. Charizard's coming in, trying to farm down, able to do so. They needed to shield that Overheat. Good game. Moving on. Okay, we have a Giratina in the lead. Dragon Breath. Yeah, I mean, again, you would think this is a great matchup for Pidgeot, but if they have Ancient Power, it really isn't, and they don't have Ancient Power. I mean, it really isn't anyway with Dragon Breath. Dragon Breath plus Dragon Claw. It's just neutral damage. It's not like a great matchup. It's okay. We do see a Poliwrath come in. You do have to watch out for that Dynamic Punch. You don't want to be hit with that, right? Cobalion is going to be hit with this attack. And it's going to be a Dynamic Punch, so you are hit with it. But still, Cobalion is able to live it. We're going to see this Sacred Sword And trying so hard, able to get to it. Very nice, able to get to it. So this is going to be enough to KO, and the opponent will go ahead and shield. Are they going to mudshot down? I think they are, but not before another attack comes in. The opponent got greedy, so that means they have to shield to let that go, and they let it go. Beautiful, that is great. Giratina farms down. Pidgeot comes in. We saw that water type. It is possible they have another water type, but I think Ninetales might be looking pretty good. We'll have to see. We don't know. Registeel, Ninetales is looking pretty good. But you still take a lot of damage from Zap Cannon and Focus Blast. And there's a Zap Cannon. And I don't think we saw a debuff there. We're going to see a Weather Ball come out. What you could have done is you could have thrown the Feather Dance at Registeel to debuff it and then bring in the Ninetales. But I guess that's not really necessary. Well, let's see. I mean, do you still survive? If you don't survive this, then that would have been the way to go. But you still survive it, so I guess it's not necessary. And in comes Giratina, but this Overheat, even though it's resisted, is going to be enough to KO, I think. Well, actually, you debuff, but it's still enough to KO. Registeel goes down. You want an answer to Registeel, look at Cantonian Ninetales. We're getting that Vulpix Go Battle Day next week, so definitely try and stock up on some. Ninetales into Stunfisk. So this is interesting because both are doing super effective damage towards each other. So pretty interesting matchup here. I would say it's kind of like neutral. We're going to see a Weather Ball come out. The Stunfisk will go ahead and shield it. We're going to see an Overheat come out now. Will they actually shield this one? Because if they don't, this KOs. They do shield it. So now you do have a 2-shield advantage. Just going to let it go. I think it's worth taking that 2-shield advantage and bringing in that Cobalion, yeah. So going to go ahead and go for the Sacred. So you just want to make sure, I don't know what the counts are at right now, but you just want to make sure they don't get to an Earthquake. Are they at an Earthquake? I don't know. You probably do. Going to call it. It's not an Earthquake. Okay, very nice. I wasn't counting, keeping track. Trevenant coming in. Pidgeot would love Trevenant. But you know what? Pidgeot and Ninetales both good against Trevenant. In comes Pidgeot. Out comes Wolverine. Wolverine, even though it was nerfed, is still really, really good. Gonna go straight for the Brave Bird. Okay, so I don't disagree with going for the Brave Bird, but I think it would have been a good idea to farm up extra energy so you wouldn't have gotten debuffed before you were able to get. So then you could have gotten to 2 moves, right? But they do get to another move. You have a shield. I think it's an Icicle Spear, but here's the thing. 1 Stone Edge KOs that Trevenant. So if you could shield this, and it's going to be a Shadow Ball, and get to a Stone Edge, you're going to take this game. I think this should KO. And as it does, very good game, very well played. Moving on, Pidgeot into Talonflame. Okay, the Battle of the Flyers. Able to get off this attack before they get off a possible Brave Bird. So let's see what they do. Probably no shield here. No shield. Okay. Now they are double debuffed. So Brave Bird will not KO. It's a Flame Charge. Now they're single debuffed. This is another Flame Charge. But we're going to see a shield anyway. And the opponent catches. I did not see what they caught on, but they caught it. Umbreon, okay. I mean, that's fine. In comes Cobalion. Cobalion does a really good job at walling Umbreon because all the moves are resisted. Besides, Psychic, if they have it, Psychic is neutral. But still, it shouldn't do too much damage, and they don't have it. Foul Play is literally not doing much at all. You could just farm down, have loaded energy. Even if the Talonflame comes in, right? You still have Stone Edge ready. Plus, you could also bait. You don't even need Stone Edge. I actually would have done the same. I don't know. I mean, I feel like they do actually shield that. Yeah, I mean, Sacred Sword doesn't KO, but it's still going to get it low. They actually shield that. Maybe they're weak to Cobalion in the back. They want no part of Cobalion. Gonna let it go? Yeah, gonna let it go. They are boosting themselves. Let's see. Gonna let that go and rely on Ninetales to farm down. They do get to another attack. Gonna go. Wow, this Talonflame is putting in all the work for the opponent. It's a Scrafty. Okay. Whew. Okay, Pidgeot would have loved to see that Scrafty, especially when shielded down. But if you can get to the Overheat, if this is a foul play, I think you're in trouble. It is a foul play. Okay, hold up. That foul play did not KO, and this is going to KO the Scrafty. How low is the Talonflame? Oh my gosh, the Incinerate cannot go through. Able to win that one. Let's go. Let's go. Moving on. We have a Charm User. Oh, okay. Just going straight. Yeah, makes sense to do. I mean, you could Brave Bird and dip. The opponent's actually dipping after that. In comes a Poison Jab Muck. This is good. They have to go for Thunder Punch. You resist. the Dark Pulse, you resist the Poison Jab. We're going to see the Stone Edge right now. Very nice. One more Stone Edge will KO. You just let this go. Thunder Punch is not really a strong move, right? So yeah, you could probably overfarmed, but that's okay. We're going to see the Stone Edge come out right now. That will KO, and they bring in their Charm User. They're going to go ahead and go for an attack. Probably going to be a crunch. Let it go. Because you have that Ninetales that you could align onto this. And the opponent is going to switch into Cresselia. Overheat Dip. Yeah, going to go ahead and go for the Overheat and probably leave. And that lands. Oh, they shield. I think it's worth the shield. Not going to shield it. Okay, I would have shielded that because you know they have a Charm User in the back and you don't want to be low because Charms are still going to be chunking. We're going to see a shield here. I like the shield because what you can do is farm down and then forever debuff the Gramble. Maybe you can't farm down unless you... Oh. Going to shield this. Okay, so Future Sight. Yeah, oh, they switch out. Okay. So I guess they have the possibility of resetting at some point, but they have to shield that anyway. Going to be able to get to another one. Yeah, this is going to be a beautiful win here. We're going to see this attack. They do shield it. Is it going to be a beautiful win? Is it going to... I mean, they're quadruple... Are they... That doesn't even... Yeah, they're like quadruple debuffed. That didn't even KO. I think they're quadruple debuffed, right? It's not single debuffed. I think they were hit with a couple Feather Dance. Yeah, they double shielded, right? Good game. Good game. Well played. That's why I love Pidgeot. I love Pidgeot in the back because I love to forever debuff the opponent if it's the last Pokemon they have, right? But let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Pidgeot into Swampert. We're going to see a shield here just so you can debuff first. Or Brave Bird and dip. Let me know what you like doing. Do you like Brave Birding and leaving? Or do you like going for the Feather Dance? Usually they don't shield the first attack. Nobody wants to shield a Feather Dance. That's why Feather Dance is so good. Because if you get a shield, it's amazing. Now the Hydro Cannon's not doing much. I'm going to see another Feather Dance. Okay. Okay, do they shield this one? They do not shield that one. Okay, so what you can... Oh, gonna go ahead and go for Brave Bird. Let's see if they shield. They do not shield. Beautiful. Beautiful. I was gonna say, I may have done the Feather Dance just because they knew you had the option to switch and they would switch locked, so they may have shielded. But they didn't shield. That is beautiful. In comes Swampert. Gonna go ahead and go for the Weather Ball right now. And this Weather Ball is gonna pick up the shield. And the Swampert will be able to throw a Hydro Cannon, which will KO the Cantonian Ninetales easy. So there we go. And we're going to see a Pidgeot. Pidgeot wants to farm down. If you shield, you can farm down probably and throw the Feather Dance against whatever's in the back. But nope, going to rely on the Cobalion. Unfortunately, they do make it to another move. And it's going to be a Hydro Cannon. Able to take it though. Ooh. Well, the thing is, you do resist the attacks. But the problem is they also resist your Double Kick. And they still have a shield. And the Frenzy Plant is still going to do a lot. So, going to shield once. They bait the next Sacred Sword. Or bait the next Stone Edge. Yes, we do see a bait here. And we're going to see a shield. I do like that bait a lot. They do get to an attack. Now, this is resisted, but that's a Shadow. Oh! Ooh. This is going to not... Oh, look at that. 1 HP in a dream. 1 HP in a dream. Good game. Let's move on to the next one. Pidgeot into Cresselia. And we're going to see the straight Brave Bird. So we're going to Brave Bird and dip on this one. I guess the bulky Pokemon, I guess that's the way to go. But unfortunately, they get off an attack. So we're going to see a shield. It's going to be a Moonblast. And now the Cobalion comes in. The opponent is going to go ahead and go and bring in the Virizion. So this is not great for the Cobalion just because they're doing super effective damage with the fighting attacks, right? Sacred Sword is going to connect. We're going to see a Sacred Sword here. Very nice. And okay, this is going to be a Sacred Sword that is going to be enough to KO. Virizion. Well, obviously you're going to bring in... I mean, the thing is, you do have to watch out for Stone Edge, right? Because Stone Edge is a thing. But they don't have it. They go for Sacred Sword, which is neutral. Was that a quick attack? No, that wasn't quick attack Virizion, was it? I don't know. Was it quick attack? Or was it... Does it have quick... I have to double check. For some reason at the end, it didn't look like double kick. I just assumed it was double kick. I could be wrong. Maybe it was. I'll have to double check that. But either way, you guys probably know if it was or not. But it doesn't really matter. So we're going to see the debuff there. Pidgeot is going to obviously take this attack. No more shields. HP power not going to be enough to KO. Cresselia come in. Out comes the Ninetales. Did they catch the... If they have Moonblast Grass Knot, you resist both the moves. And they do go for the Moonblast. So if there's no Future Sight, you're resisting the moves, which is really good here. That's why a lot of Cresselias do run Future Sight, because they want to be able to hit fire types like Talonflame and Charizard, right? Especially the Charizard now. But yeah, it looks like they don't have Future Sight, so they're able to farm that down. Beautiful farm. In comes Giratina, gonna go ahead and go for this Overheat, but the problem is Giratina is still healthy. Yeah, Giratina's still healthy. We're going to see an attack. It's going to be a Dragon Claw. That's KOs. But, oh, the Pidgeot has a Brave Bird. I didn't realize that. Okay. Very nice, very nice. And that Brave Bird is going to be enough to KO, and that is going to be a great submission. Thank you so much for sharing your battle experiences with us. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.